Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Monday, March 14, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. We're going to look at the big picture on down in the S&P or the E Minis, and I think we'll take a look at the Qs today. I want to let you guys know we have free analysis of the NQ to NASDAQ 100 E Mini futures. If you guys want, you can click on there and get sent a report. I've been doing one a week. I think it's like 6 weeks now. So if you guys want that, just go ahead and get in there. And I'd usually do them on weekends, okay? I haven't done a report on YouTube in a while. Honestly, I've been busy with doing 3, 4, 5 reports a day for our monthly subscribers. They're very happy. We're getting a lot of volatility up and down, sometimes 100 points both ways in the same day. So our customers are getting those targets, the up and downside targets, and they're using those targets, and they're doing pretty darn well. Let's show you guys real quick here. Not that, my apologies. The testimonials unsolicited just keep coming in. Guy just turned in 10K profit. Started using leveraged ETFs. We don't do trade. We're not a trading service. We don't provide specific trades. It just give the targets, and people use those and do well. Got make or break points where we're wrong. We always ask ourselves, where are we wrong? Okay, so that's our make or break points. A lot of people use those for stops, and then we do our Fibonacci multiples and extensions and retracements for upside and downside targets. And a lot of times these targets are hitting in the same day, both upside and downside targets. So while I scroll through here, you guys get the gist of that. We're doing a lot of reports, and monthly subscribers are very happy with the targets they're pretty much hitting for a while now. Okay. Without further ado, this is a weekly log chart of S&P cash, okay? Here's the pandemic low. Several months ago, I had Wave 1 listed, one of these. I can't remember. It's been a while now. I haven't looked at the long-term picture in a while. But I moved it up to here for that count, which was the that weekend of Labor Day, and we had a pretty good, that was a 55-day too, by the way, within a day. It didn't make a crash, but it made a low. It was another Fibonacci turn date. But anyway, you can see right here, wave 3 up is equal to 1 right there at 4,600, and it went a little above. The point here is this could be a 4 with a higher 5 in the longer term, and I could talk on that for hours. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out to you guys, and the 4 has actually already reached the Fibonacci 382. I don't think it's done yet. Even if it is a 4, you can see we have lower targets here at 39, 37, and 3,500. That's the 786. Don't usually use that. But it looks like an A, B, C. We'll get into that in a little bit more. But that could be 4, or it could be 5 up here. Okay? We won't get into that. I just wanted to show you guys that there's a possibility we get a 4 down and a 5 up to new all-time highs. We'll see how that plays out, and we'll know by this correction and what follows it. Okay, we'll keep subscribers up to date. But let's look down from there, because we got this 3 right at the beginning of the year, January 4th. Now we'll turn to the E Minis. This here was a weekly chart. Now we're going to move down to a daily chart from that high. Okay, we've got a 1 down and a 2 up and a 3 subdividing or extending into 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5 coming in at a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can see that we've got if we got 3, we got a third of a third wave of at least 2 degrees of trend, if not 3 degrees of trend, and there's also a count where there's no degrees of trend. Okay, let me see if I have that pick up here. I think I may. That's there, that's there, that's there, that's, maybe I don't. Okay, anyway, let me think. I think I know where it is. Let me look here. Let me get well, my apologies. I thought I had it at 1, 2. Yeah, and that would be, I'm sorry, I have them both on here. My apologies. Okay, this is labeled 3 or A. That's what I wanted to get at. Okay, we could have a 1 down, a 2 up, and a 3 down. Basically, an A in place of the 1, a B in place of the 2, and a C in place of the 3. That would be a 535. If it hit 39.90, that would be a normal correction in a bull market. Okay. Otherwise, we have the A, and I should have made that a different color, which would mean this would be 5 down for A, 3 up for B, and 5 more down for C. It would be a huge decline, and it would mean that this probably isn't 3, it's 5, okay? I don't want to get into all that technical stuff, but there's 2 counts there. They're both the same color, but this could be the end of 3 or A, and it could just be A, B, C. Okay, I'll wait to put on those letters until the smaller degrees of trend or complete before I put the larger labels on there. But it is a correction, so it will be letters instead of numbers once the first 5 waves down are complete. Okay, so that's the daily from the 1-4 high. We had a 2 up here. Remember, this was a make or break that provided an unbelievable trading opportunity for wave 3 down, because this high here is 45.86, which was the make or break or the stop, and we hit 45.85. Okay, so and this lasted for a while. So if you got in here using this as the make or break or the stop, you had a chance to make all of this. It was an unbelievable opportunity with a very tight make or break, 1 point above, and even in here it was just a few points, 5 or 10 at the most, but the reward was ridiculous. Let me see if I can put that in there, what we had as a downside. Yeah, we had 490 points, or 10.68% over 11 days. And where am I wrong? Where is this 2 wrong? If it goes above here, it went 1 point within range. And what do you have if you're right? You have 490 to 1. I don't know if we ever see those odds again on a risk-reward basis. Okay, so that's the daily chart. You can see 39.90 is where wave 3 equals 1 or wave C equals wave A, and we're getting there. We're in the 4100s, as you can see. I remember back here seeing comments, it'll never go down to 4200, and then it did, and then others saying it won't go under 4,000, and it almost is there. So, yeah, it's happening. Okay, let's go a little bit closer in. We'll go from daily to an hourly chart. This one has a few things in it. You can see we have a 1 down there and that 2 up, just like I'm talking about. We had 45, 80, and 86. That's an 85. The cash was 80 and 86. But anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 down for the 1 in a circle in purple. It's kind of small. You can see that's 5 waves down to the February 24th low. And then 2 up here to the March 3rd high. And then we've got another 1, 2. And it looks like we have another 1 down, 2 up. I drew that line there for myself for trading, because if that's 1 down and that's 2 up, and this is 3, 4 can't go above 1. That's another one of those risk-reward things. And there's so many 4s that are coming right up to the bottom of 1. Okay, so in this one, it looks like we have 1 degree of trend here, 1, 2. And then a 2nd degree of trend here, 1 in a purple circle and 2. Then a 3rd degree of trend here, a 1 down and a 2 up. And then a 4th degree of trend, a 1 down and a 2 up. We'll see how that plays out. I wanted to point out the alternate count here. All right, we've got a 1 down. Until this low is taken out, this move up could still be an A up in purple, a B down, and a C up in purple, and wave C equals wave A at 44.55. Okay, this actual right here is between the 6.8 and the 7.886 of this decline. Okay, and that's why I put them in different colors so you guys can differentiate from the counts and the degrees of trend. Okay, so I want to point that out. We need to see first this low taken out, which is 41.38. We're pretty darn close. Okay, and then that low taken out to make sure that we're in the 3rd wave of this purple with a circle over it. Okay, don't want to get too technical with you guys with different degrees of trend, but I wanted to point that out. That is still in play. That's an alternate count for a larger wave 2 up here, and this 2, if it goes up here, can't go above there. That's why it's make or break for 2. Okay, so there's a huge difference in where this could go to the upside, basically 44.55 or no higher than 45.86, or down to 39.90 or lower. There's more Fibonacci multiples under the minimum of 1-to-1 for this third or C wave at 39.90. Okay, that's it on an hourly chart. We're going to move in a little closer and look at the 10-minute chart here. And by the way, this was that news about they might have an agreement or something with the war and spike. Okay, so what we like in Elliott Wave terms is end of waves, end of second wave, usually occur with a news-related spike, and that's what we got, and that lasted no time at all. It was 6:20 in the morning, and by 6:30 on a 10-minute chart, it was gone. And here we are, how many points later on that news? News doesn't move the market. News follows the wave count as it always has and always will. Anyway, from that news-related spike, second wave high, we got a 1 down and a 2 up. Then we got a 1 in purple and a 2 up. And here we are again, a 1 and a 2. By the way, if this is 1 and 2, and let me go ahead and label that for you guys. Okay, I'll get, sorry, my bad. Let me get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so if we have just another degree of trend, and that's good that this is here. Okay, and we'll put 4 and 5 down here. You'll see I've got, in purple, I got the Fibonacci, excuse me, 1.272 and 1.414 multiples on there. I haven't used those historically very often at all, but I've noticed that these waves, especially these third waves, were constantly coming up between the 1 and the 1.618, as this one looks like it has too. So I put those in there, and they're hitting on the 1.414 a lot. So I'm leaving them in, and we're getting a lot of third waves like that to the first waves. They get in between the 1 and the 1.618. And let me just see if that is the third wave. Let's get a little retracement on here and see what we have for the fourth wave. Let's see if I can get right on that there. That's close enough. And there's the 382 at 41.85. Okay, I'm going to put that 4 here, and it can't go above the first wave low, which is 41.85.50. Okay, so, and that's 41.85.75. So if this is a 4, it won't reach that 382 retracement level. Does that make sense? And if it goes up here anywhere, that's another one of those. This would be the make or break for that 4. All right, 41.85.50. And it can't go above there, or it's wrong. So we always know where we're wrong. So that would be a nice tight make or break or a stop before wave 5 goes down. And while we're at it, let's take this off and let's look at this a little more near term. Okay, if that's 1, 2, 3, let's just say that 4 ended there. So we're going to look at the fifth wave as related to the first wave. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 right there. And what does that give us for a 5? It gives us 41.19. If I can grab that there, that would be it. 41.19.50. And that's another Fibonacci on the larger third wave. So that would be a nice place for that to stop. Okay, let me see if I have any more pics of this on here for you guys. There is that one I showed you guys before. There's that 10-minute bar, and there is from the all-time high. Okay, without further ado, I wanted to touch base on the Qs. Okay, again, the NASDAQ and the Qs, they topped back in November. The S&P E Mini futures, and I believe the Dow, they topped in January 4th to be exact. Okay, so we have a 1 down, a 2 up, which is an expanded flat. You can see everything's breaking down in 5 waves. There's 5 waves there, there's 5 waves there, there's 5 waves there, and we have another 5 waves developing. Okay, long story short, I left all my lines up here. Apologize if it's a little bit crowded or busy, but I've got a 311 target as a minimum for this fifth wave down. Okay, I haven't moved this over in a while, so I'll put that right down there. You look at the purple with the parentheses, there's 1 down, there's 2 up, There's 3 and it's past the 2.618 Fibonacci multiple. There is 4 up, and it looks like 5 down is forming. This doesn't, it could go way past 311 because this looks like 1, 2, and then we'll have a 3, 4, 5. So that just might be this this third wave within here. Okay, let's see if we got those other targets in here. Yeah, we have a 299, a 289. That's a couple different degrees of trend. I'll stay on the larger degree of trend. I didn't go past the 3. 299, and we have a 289 and a 285 at the smaller degree of trend. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. I'll leave you guys with this. We're nearing our target, so we could have the first at least 3 waves or a wave complete very soon. We have a turn date of March 16 coming up, which is Wednesday, which is Fed Day, which is all that stuff. So again, the news will follow the wave pattern. The wave pattern, if it's going to mark a low March 16th, then that's what will happen. We'll have to take out these lows first. Have to take out this low first, and then anything below this, wave 3, will satisfy this wave 5. We'll look at that more near term on a 10-minute chart with our monthly subscribers. Apologize for being so busy, but I'm doing market stuff basically 24/7 with not much sleep, and I've been putting out 3 or 4 reports a day to our subscribers to our newsletter. So until next time, and hopefully it's sooner than later, take care, everyone.